Accepting that our loved one is gone is one of the most challenging and painful experiences that we have on the grief journey. We just don't want to do it. So let's walk together and I'll show you some steps that may help you come to terms with the loss and find a pathway towards acceptance. Hi friend, welcome back to Grief Questions Answered. I'm Eric, and it's my goal with these videos to share everything I've learned about how to survive, find the support in the loneliness of the grief, and how to intentionally get back up and live beyond the loss of your loved one. If this grief tip doesn't help you today, I am confident it can and will help you at some point in the future. So be sure to save this video to watch later on, and if you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button down below, as this is one of the best ways to get notified of new videos just like this and to show support for the channel. Mary asked a very important question, and I wanted to provide a very thoughtful approach to this sensitive and difficult part of grief. And she asked in our group, how do I accept that they're gone? And when I thought about it, I remember sitting at work one day a few months after I lost Zoe, and I got lost in thought while I was sitting at my office looking out the window. Because the realization that she wasn't coming back hit me really, really hard. Because for the previous few months, I had wished and prayed and bargained with the universe and my higher power that she needed to come back and I would go instead. I wanted to know how I could fix this somehow. And what I realized in my office that day, that it wasn't about fixing the situation or trying to bring Zoe back. It was about fixing my heart, accepting that she was gone so that I could heal. Now, the problem with that plan, if you will, was that the pain of accepting her loss was so hard and it was really heavy, and almost to the point that I often backed off from that acceptance and went back to that fantasy that I could fix it somehow. Maybe that's happening to you too. Now, I know that's a lot of back and forth with what I was just trying to explain, but hopefully you're following along by what I mean by all of this. And so, in order to find that acceptance, I wanted to share a few ways that you can take steps towards that and accept that your loved one is gone. And before I dive into those ways, please know that there absolutely isn't a timeline for your grief, and there's no timeline for this part of your grief in terms of accepting your loss. It's just part of the process. And so here are 3 ways that you can accept your loss. The first, and this is a big piece, it's about giving yourself permission to grieve and be patient with how you're grieving. Sometimes we expect things to happen really fast and they can't. The next is to seek support. When you're going through the grieving process alone, it can be really hard. So finding a grief support community like this one or others can help you feel connected with others who get it. And if you need additional support, maybe a professional counselor or a coach or a therapist can be found. And the last thing is to take care of yourself physically and emotionally, because it's really hard. And you can do this by creating rituals and memories of your loved one, or you can journal about your feelings. And some people even find solace in their spirituality and their faith. Finding good ways to eat is helpful. And even taking short walks can help in your self-care. There is no one right way to take care of yourself except for the one way that works best for you. And so, Mary, remember, accepting the finality of a loss doesn't mean that you're forgetting about your loved one at all. It means that you're finding a way to carry their memory with you while allowing yourself to move forward with your life. And it's okay. Healing is a gradual process, and it's okay to take those small steps towards acceptance. Be gentle with yourself and allow yourself the time and space to heal as you need to. And as always, Mary, I hope this helps. You're not alone on this journey, and you are supported. So let me ask you, do you have a question about grief that I can answer for you? Let me know in the comments below. And by the way, don't forget to join us for the next Emotional Relief Workshop. Just head over to emotionalreliefnow.com to learn more about how you can go from emotionally overwhelmed to grounded and calm in 90 seconds or less. Also, don't forget to subscribe below Let's walk together, and I'll see you in next week's video.